There is hardly anything mysterious in the idea that life can kill. On a biological level, all death is hidden in life, and all life in death. Viruses are alive, as I mentioned in another connection in the 631st session in Chapter 7, and can be beneficial or detrimental according to other balances in the body. In cancer cells, the growth principle runs wild. Within creaturehood, each of the species has its place, and if one multiplies out of its proper order, then all life and the body of the earth itself comes into peril. In those terms, overpopulation is a violation. In the cases of both war and overgrowth, the species has ignored its natural guilt. When a man kills another, regardless of his other beliefs, a certain portion of his conscious mind is always aware of the violation involved, justify it though he may. When women give birth in a crowded world, they also know, and with a portion of their conscious minds, that a violation is involved. When your species sees that it is destroying other species and disrupting the natural balance, then it is consciously aware of its violation. When such natural guilt is not faced, there are other mechanisms that must be employed. Again, at the risk of repeating myself, many of your problems result from the fact that you do not accept the responsibility of your own consciousness. It is meant to access the reality that is unconsciously formed in direct replica of your thoughts and expectations. When you do not embrace this conscious knowledge, but refuse it, you are not using one of the finest tools ever created by your species, and you are, to a large extent, denying your birthright and heritage. When this happens, the species by default must fall back upon vestiges of old instincts that were not geared to operate in conjunction with a conscious reasoning mind and do not comprehend your experience. That finds your moment of reflection an impertinent denial of impulse. So, man loses full use of the animal's regulated graceful instinct and yet denies the conscious and emotional discrimination given him instead. The messages sent, as a result, are so highly contradictory that you are caught up in a position where true instinct cannot reign nor can reason prevail. Instead, a distorted version of instinct results, along with a bastard use of sense as the species tries desperately to regulate its course. Presently, you have a condition in which overpopulation is compensated for by wars, and if not wars, then by diseases. Yet, who must die? The young who would be the parents of children. An understanding of the nature of natural guilt's integrity would save you from such predicaments. The demons, your projections, are then placed upon a national enemy or the leader of another race. Sometimes whole masses of population will project upon other large groups the images of their own unfaced frustrations. Even in Augustus, you find the hero and the villain, separate and diversified. As a man can be so divided, so can a nation and a world. So can a species. This marks the end of Seth Speaks, The Nature of Personal Reality. This is Chapter 8 in our Part 9. Let's discuss. So here, Seth discusses the interconnectedness of life and death, emphasizing that viruses, cancer cells, and overpopulation highlight the delicate balance within the ecosystem. He argues that overpopulation and war are violations of natural order, stemming from humanity's refusal to accept responsibility for its actions and consciousness. Seth explains that failing to acknowledge this guilt leads to reliance on outdated instincts, resulting in distorted behaviors and societal issues. He suggests that recognizing natural guilt's integrity can prevent conflicts and diseases, which are attempts to restore balance. If you've enjoyed this reading, please consider giving it a like, sharing it with a friend, and of course, subscribing for more, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Please check out the quiz that will accompany this particular video 2 days after it premieres, and of course, my more extended explanations of the quiz questions 2 days after that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I am Tony Victory, a wolf uncaged. Thank you. Have a great day, a great evening, a great year, a great month. Thank you.